was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close, I could taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will the place scared? I will not stop, I will prepare. To get to the top, then it must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then it must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, then you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt, I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program, I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will the play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared, to get to the top, yeah you must be rare, got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared. To get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it.
What is up, everybody? I hope you are having a good Friday and that your week didn't suck ass. Oh, who is in the chat? Cliff's in the chat. What's up, Cliff? Oh, you were here early. Let's see. Where is that stinking ass? There it is. Guys, as always, if y'all want to come in and chat or comment on what I'm talking about, feel free to do that. There will be a link in the chat if I can get it. There it is. Pin message. It is now pinned. But yeah, that link is there. Feel free to come on in. Oh, let me get rid of this so I don't accidentally bring it back. Guys, if I sound a little bit different tonight or the mic sounding a little weird, please let me know. I just switched to the Rode Pod mic. I was using the Elgato Wave 3. Very great mic, in my opinion. Very budget conscious and gives you access to a suite of audio options that you just that's really just the highlight of it, but the mic is very good too. I just wanted to upgrade to a more, I don't want to exactly say professional sound, but that's the best way to put it. Because I mean, this one, the XLR mic is a pod mic, and I can actually kind of put it a little bit further away, but that doesn't sound great, so I gotta have it a little bit closer. but it can be more off screen, and I like the way that it sounds, and I wanted to upgrade to XLR for a long time, and I was finally able to after begging and pleading my wife to be like, hey, I will sound so much better and I will get so many more subscribers, wink, wink, um, off of a better sounding mic. But I haven't had a chance to really EQ it yet. The first video that I did, which is actually up now, was the TMNT video that is up on the channel. And yeah, like I upgraded, and I haven't been able to EQ it yet or do any of the special things that I had done. I'd had the time to do with this one. I used this one for about 2 years, I think, right around 2 years when I upgraded that mic. So I figured it was about time to upgrade another mic to another mic. So yeah, just if there's any sound issues, feel free to let me know. But yeah, Cliff is saying that it sounds good. Awesome. I like that. I like that it sounds good. I hope I can get it to sound better here not too long. I'm looking at my setup. I've got to sometime this weekend rearrange, clean up things, change things around, because right now I have my really good monitor here on the right side, but most everything else that I use is on the left. So I'd like to flip those around, moving the PC up from the floor to the desk, just little things. Won't really affect the streams too much. As long as the streams are looking good and sounding good and you guys are entertained, I'm absolutely thrilled with the way that it works out. I have no idea about Sun. I got my Elgato just play. Yeah, dude. No, like Elgato. So the Wave 3, it doesn't come with the windscreen. I had to buy this, and I think the windscreen's like 10, 20 bucks, I want to say. Very, very good. But the Wave 3 is like a really, really good mic. I mean, it's done me very well. But I'll tell you, I didn't expect when I plugged the pod mic in to get just a instant difference in sound. And I mean, I can hear it. Like I feel like this sounds more like my voice, if that makes sense. But I for $100 and then everything else that you need, because I didn't have to go. So I went with the XLR Wave interface, so that way I can keep using the Elgato suite of software, because I've just gotten used to it and it's really good. But this would give you access to all that because you have to have a mic plugged in to use it. Yeah, like for $150 for the Wave 3, it is so freaking good for what I would say is a high quality, like the top end of a starter mic. Like you could actually make this sound similar to this pod mic, or even another no, these are dynamics, these are condensers. The only thing about this is that it picks up a lot more ambient noise than the dynamic mics. So like if my wife, where she's at right now, if she was to talk, you really wouldn't hear her, but with this you would be. But I like it. Who is the master? Oh man. What's up, tits? Alex, how you doing, my friends? To be prepared for this stream, I watched all the old TMNT cartoons, but only the ones with my favorite characters. Casey Jones. Casey Jones. Yes, Casey is like, dude, he is such an underrated character in TMNT. I really hope that with the with the new series that comes out in July, that we'll get more Casey. Like the Turtles were the first movie, right? So we'll go back to the first movie. The first movie, the Turtles were definitely the feature, and they were amazing. Great characters, just everything. But Casey was the character outside of the Turtles that to me just really took it away. Even April being good, Shredder being good, and Splinter, and Tetsuo, I forget his freaking name, but he was a good character. Like, I think back to that damn movie, man, and I'm just like, oh, that movie is so good. Why can't we get another Turtles movie like that? But what was it? Is his name Stephen Amell, the Green Arrow guy that played Casey in the Bay Turtles? Which, by the way, if you haven't watched the Bay Turtles in a while, go back and watch them. I feel those movies start to grow on people the longer that time kind of gets away. That initial reaction we had about them was bad, you know. And I was right there with everybody. But after all this time, those movies are starting to grow on me a little bit more, especially the second one. Like, the first one was good, and I love it because I really think that Raph was the main focus in really both the movies. So, but yeah, those two movies, they were very different, but they were cool. Actually, let's see, can I pull it up? I think I know what I'll do. There's a cool cover that's about to come out. Let's see. Phil TMNT had it up. Yeah, I'll throw it up, and I'm excited to get this cover because I think it's really freaking cool to see. There it is. Yeah. So yeah, you know, you got the old 87 Turtles cartoon right here. And then you got the 03 Turtles, the 2012 Turtles, Rise of the TMNT. I've seen nothing from it. And then you have the 84 Comic Turtles. And this is the 13th issue of the Saturday Morning Adventures, which has been running about, I want to say, 2 years now. Yeah. But I'm excited to pick this cover up because and I think anyone could pick these covers up right here, or the Saturday Morning Adventures, because as far as I know, they kind of run like the series did, to where they're kind of a episodic book, so you don't need any of the ones before, because it's not telling a continuous story. But I'm excited to see this and pick this up. I think this is a April release. Yeah, if I'm remembering that right. But yeah, definitely check that out. I'm telling y'all, I love me some freaking Turtles, man. You got the Wave DX, Cliff. That's a pretty good mic. That should give you. Well, no, you got to still have the XLR set up too. But I know Brandon had it for a little bit, and then he actually traded for this one. I guess it wasn't doing everything that he needed. And I was actually going to go with the Wave DX, but for the same price, and this one being compared to the Shure SM7B, which is the one I really kind of want to go with, but getting about 80% of what the Shure SM7B is in a $100 package, just to me seems like a really good deal. So, but yeah, I probably won't upgrade. Like my next upgrade is going to be my camera. There's a 4K webcam now called the ObsBot Tiny 2, which has gotten really good reviews. And but yeah, I'm going to upgrade to that, and that's going to be my last upgrade that I'm going to do until the channel really starts taking off, because at that point it becomes a how much monetary investment am I putting into this channel, and it kind of not giving back. Like I want the hobby to support itself, if that makes sense. But I think this is a good upgrade. I think when I get that camera, it's going to be a good upgrade. I don't think it's going to look as good as this one, because it's not an actual DSLR, but it'll keep me from having to flip it on every time that it decides to cut itself off. But I mean, it'll still be 4K image, 4K 30 FPS. So I'm excited about it. Secret of the Ooze just sounds like dude, there was so much fan service in Turtles. But yeah. Oh, and why did we never get true I don't know. It's like, we've never really seen a live action redheaded April. It's always been some variant of her, and I'd love to see an actual redheaded April. Red-headed April. Wow, take that clip out of context, why don't you? But no. Oh, you know who would be good as an April? The girl that played. It wasn't Arya. It was her older sister, the one that Joffrey tortured. Sansa, I think it was. Yeah, Sansa Stark. I don't know if she's an actual redhead, but if we could get that red the red in her hair and get her to play April, that'd be, oh my god. Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Yes, I got tongue-tied. Leave me alone. Don't clip that. Oh my god, I'm gonna get like so destroyed online now. That clip will be around forever. Now I hope that I don't get like 20K subscribers, because that will come back to bite me in the ass. But I said it, so screw it, But yeah, I'd love to see her as an actual April. Now we all know that, what's his name's Rogan's Mutant Mayhem was, I don't care about the numbers. It was still a flop movie to me, because it was, so there wasn't horrible parts of it. It just wasn't a good movie, and it seemed like it was a ripoff of Hotel Transylvania, because the endings of Mutant Mayhem and Hotel Transylvania are almost the exact same ending, where the townspeople come to help the monsters beat the big bad, or whatever the fuck they did in Hotel Transylvania. I think it was shield Dracula from the son while he went to go run after Johnny. Yeah, Sophie Turner. But wasn't it Sansa in the Game of Thrones series. But if that's her name, yeah. Yeah, I'm like all for that. Let's see. I'm gonna do some anime stories because I'm sure y'all don't want to just listen to me jabber on all night, do y'all? Rogan's color scheme was best classified as 50 Shades of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, they were definitely trying to bite off of the, what was it, the Spider-Verse movies. And it just, visually, it wasn't horrible. But at the same time, the visuals can only take it so far. I was not into the movie really at all. But, oh, actually, speaking of movies, before I get into this, I'm going to get to go see. Actually, hang on. Wife. Wait, I need to throw something at her. Hey, we watching Godzilla tomorrow? Ow. Okay. Okay, so I might and might not be watching Godzilla -1 minus color tomorrow. If I do, hey, I'll have something to talk about because I think I'm going to stream what is it? Crunchyroll Awards tomorrow. So if anyone wants to watch that with me, let's do that. I think it's later in the day. Okay, so she was Sansa. But yeah. I'm kind of excited to see Godzilla -1 minus color because I've heard that the Godzilla minus is a pretty good movie and worth watching. Let's see. So I don't know how many of y'all remember the Kyoto animation fire from 2019? Yeah, 2019. But they have finally sentenced the guy that did it to death. And I actually don't remember what it was over. I want to say it was over, like, his ship not being shipped to his liking. So he decided to go and unalive, like, almost damn near 30 people, I believe it was. But yeah, that bastard's being sentenced to death, which, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Some people just deserve it, and I mean this was a ridiculous freaking thing that happened. But let's see, just so I know what I'm talking about. The man who committed the deadly arson attack on Kyoto Animation in 2019 has been sentenced to death in Japan. The attack left 36. Oh, I was shooting low. That was 36 dead and injured many others. Arsonist Shinji Aoba was also injured in his own attack and had to go through physical therapy. Why? Screw physical therapy. Basically, get him healthy enough to get him to trial and then end him. Before he could stand a trial, Aoba allegedly sought revenge on Kyoto Animation. A rejected novelist, Aoba falsely believed that Kyoto Animation had stolen his writing and ideas to use in their own stories. Okay, I was wrong in why he did this. Tim, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Nice to have you here, Tim. During his trial, Aoba apologized to the victims and claimed that if he had received the kind of support he'd received in the Osaka detention center where he was held, he may not have committed the attack. Bullshit! The defense claimed that Aoba was not mentally competent to be held criminally liable, a defense which the judge appealed to disagree with, given the ultimate sentence of death. Kyoto Animation is a Japanese anime studio for their known works on titles like Sound, Euphorium, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and more. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if I truly believe that he was under distress, if he had actually thought it through and he had thought that they had stolen his writings, then he could have taken legal matters. Yeah, this was just an act of sheer rage and I don't give a crap. I had actually read that in another story that he had actually walked down the hallway and had poured gasoline on the victims. And it wasn't just kind of a, random fire catching people who didn't know. Like, it's kind of like, oh, he met up with the people and he doused them in gasoline. So yeah, this, I believe Japan was 100% right on this. And I mean, 36 people, don't waste your taxpayers' money in keeping them around. It's worthless. And I mean, I know that there's probably a few that could argue that, we're all human. Who are we to arbiter the ending of somebody's existence? But at the same time, there are just people that I feel, they're too far gone. And even if you are able to rehabilitate them, they have still committed this heinous act. So, hell. Only Dragon Ball TOS is canon. All others are fan fiction. Oh no. Tits and Tim gonna have a tea off. Get it? Tits and ray guns and Tim's talk. All the teas flying around. Yep. That's it for me tonight, guys. No. Karen Gilligan has the timing and personality to be excellent. April O'Neil, but she's too tall, and her bosoms would have to be. Huh. I'll have to look. Wait, who is Karen Gilligan? Probably spelled that completely wrong. Oh, okay. I slightly remember her. Let's see. And I have no screen time. Hang on, I'll fix that. Oh, Nebula. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. 100% yes. Oh man. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, and she, like, 5'11". Damn. She is as tall as I am. Like, damn. But yeah. Like, April, and you know what? Let's go non-canon here and give her the British accent, because her being Amy Pond. Yeah. I love, like, out of all the companions that I've seen, Amy Pond was probably my favorite, even though I do feel that she overstayed her welcome. just a little bit. What is it? I think when they got to the point of saying that the doctor or Amy and I forget her husband, his baby was River, and that was who the doctor was in love with. That whole story was very odd to me. But yeah, yeah, I could see her as April. That'd be awesome, actually. Yeah, I'm all for that. Oh man, that'd be cool. Like y'all got me thinking now that yeah, I want to see this. So, you guys I know have been keeping up with anime like I have. And y'all know that localizers are shit. You know, they reuse voice actors. They change meanings of what the characters are saying to fit a certain narrative. And yeah, I'm I was kind of crapping on Asmongold being the one that brings it to light because people like myself, Brandon, and many others have talked about this kind of thing for a very, very long time. And maybe I'm being a little bit petty here, but it does feel like just because Asmon's a bigger YouTuber, he's gonna come in, swoop in, and get the credit. Even though that's nothing on him because it was on his show where he was just, what was it? He was just watching clips people sent him. So I mean that's not on him, but it definitely seems like that. But nonetheless, I am happy that it is getting brought to light because I'd rather see it be fixed than this quiet fight continue to go on. It's either her or Jamie Marchi, and yeah, Jamie is definitely another problematic person within the anime industry, and yeah, I'm. Wait, it was Jamie that all that was going on with. I'm so confused with all the people that cause problems within anime. Jamie Marchi is April O'Neil. Dude, isn't she like 50? I mean, if we go last Ronin territory, maybe Jamie can be April. Oh, April O'Neil. My bad. I read that wrong, but that's funny. But yeah, I'll go on with that thought. Yeah. If we're going last Ronin territory, we do need. Ooh. So if they did a movie of the last Ronin, we could have Jamie Lee Curtis, and yes, I know she's not a redhead, but we could have Jamie Lee Curtis as April O'Neil. Oh, let that sit for a little bit. I want that now. I like Last Ronin is probably the thing that they're gonna really focus on for like the next 10 years because it's been one of the best things Turtles has done in the last 10 years. So yeah, Last Ronin is gonna get like all the love. I mean, I would love if it got at least an animated movie this year, but hopefully the game comes out this year, even though I think it's actually slated for next year. And what else? They kind of keep pushing it to, like, they keep pushing the book, and that Last Ronin book is still selling so fucking good. Like, I was just at my local Walmart yesterday, and not only do they have the thick Berserk mangas for like a damn steal, because I think at Books a Million and them they're like $60. At Walmart they're 40. But yeah, they got the director's cut of The Last Ronin, which shows like all the concept drawings and everything, for like $30. And I've got that book courtesy of Astro, and it is awesome. Like, I read the story. I'm not going to crack it open again, but I did re-get the original book that was 20. So I actually want to read it again. Which I am in the market for freaking TMNT comics. I just spent way too much on Whatnot. Thank you, Astro, for introducing me to Whatnot and showing me people that actually give decent prices on comics. But yeah. Sorry, tangent. Curtis, yes. Dude, she'd be so good. If Annette O'Toole was younger, she'd be perfect. Anita O'Toole. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, okay, so back to the anime. So Zom 100, that anime was plagued with massive amounts of problems. Just because I think it was a summer anime, and then we just got the last 2 episodes in December, which, by the way, Zom 100 is an excellent anime to watch. If you haven't finished it yet, find a way to finish it. Bug Studios, I hate that there's not going to be no more, but for this to be their first anime, freaking Zom 100 was absolutely amazing as an anime. I loved it. I'd love to see more of it, but we're not going to get it, unfortunately. Sorry, I had to walk away. Oh, don't worry about it, Cliff. It's all good, man. About to talk some more localizer drama. You know, you gotta hate on the localizers, because if they're going to screw us over, yeah, they don't get respect. From me, at least. You know, like, I'm not so staunch of a person that I don't understand that they will need to change some things in order to make it sound right in English. Because what is it? I think Blaine has told me that they don't have a way to pronounce L in Japanese. That's why when you like hear you don't hear Luffy in One Piece, you hear Uffy, or oh man, I forget how he said it. Anyways, so I get that some words will need to be changed, but it still needs to mean the same thing. Don't put your goddamn personal politics into an anime that doesn't fucking need it. You know, I don't care if it's something in favor of the way that I view things or the way that someone else views things. It should just be entertainment. And we should be able to be entertained. Real fighter. But yeah, so Zom 100 got a bad localization. Coddled snowflakes. You coddled snowflakes are the ones at fault. I actually do remember this scene. I think was I watching this in English? I think I might have watched it in both. I didn't catch this at first because it's such a quick moment within the anime that it basically blew right by me. And I'm surprised that it's taken this long. I mean, we're at the end of January, and people are we're just now getting stories on this. Yet another anime has been subjected to an incorrect localization, as Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead was found to contain dialogue with the words coddled snowflakes. A Twitter user provided a screenshot of an English sub version of the show's 11th episode. I actually do remember this episode. This was a good final episode. What was it? Like there was like someone that was opposite to Kira, that was kind of doing the same thing, but his group was psychotic. Like they were willing to end people because their whole idea of the apocalypse was like, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to do and no one can stop me. Look, we all watched those 3-hour manhwas on YouTube with the bad text to speech. We'd prefer AI to those localized dubs. I'm not against it. I mean, if AI is gonna give me like the closest to a true translation that I can get, then I'm not against any of that. Cliff, what's up?
Hey, I thought I'd just stop on by.
Oh, go right ahead, man. What you up to?
Oh, well, actually I would be sleeping until about 3:30, but restless.
3:30 a.m. or p.m. Because I know you're like,
AM.
oh,
Yeah, I jump on a stream at 4. So,
okay.
yeah. So, I just saw this. What's a manhwa?
A manhwa, that is basically a Korean manga, and that's
Okay.
that's the best way to put it. Like a Solo Leveling was a web comic, then it was a manhwa. Tower of God
Okay.
has a manhwa. Yeah, it's basically just the Koreans' version of manga.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
all it
Okay.
is.
I mean, I know Webtoon. I know
Yeah.
I've seen some of the Korean stuff. I just don't know the terminology.
It's all good, man. Oh, so what do you think about localizers
Uh
and all this
Pretty much the
BS?
same. Just
Yeah.
f them. Um, I to be honest, I can't understand how they've gotten away with it for so long without
Um,
Japan just being like, screw you, we're going to hire people that we like, that we know will do the right thing.
yeah, the best I can think is it's the barrier of communication that like I was just explaining is that I'm not against certain or words being changed around as long
Yeah.
as they mean the exact same thing or as close as we can get to what the original intent was.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Um,
I get that. I speak German and English, and when I translate from one to the other, I can't do it word for word. I
right.
get that. But when they change whole meanings of stuff, it's just
Or add in like Western sensibilities or I
exactly.
mean, there's even been some cases of where they've added in memes into the animes, which instantly dates the anime. And that's something that someone 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, they're not going to get because memes are like a wildfire. They're done as soon as they start.
Yeah, exactly. Like nobody cares about the memes from last month.
Yeah.
It, no.
But yeah, it's like, I just, I, I don't get where they get off. And I can only think, again, like I said, it's got to be a translation thing because I guess we don't, there's not Japanese to English translators in the industry.
Yeah.
So other than translating in the, like when they're doing business and trying to get these animes over here, the Japanese industries probably don't really see the final product You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just it gets done, and for people that are either like me, I try to like I watch one anime and I'll watch it subbed almost 100% of the time. Then there's sometimes that I'll watch it dubbed, but rarely will I go back and watch something that I've already watched subbed, dubbed, because I'm like, I've already watched it.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes it's absent-minded watching to where I'm not thinking really of how that scene played out subbed.
Mm.
So I take it at face value.
Yeah. I get that. I'm just maybe I'm just new again to the whole weeb thing that
Yeah.
I I like to just, lay down in bed, have my laptop on my nightstand, and I don't want to have to read. I just
Oh
want to
no,
kind of
I get
watch
it.
it. So, and I know I'm probably getting a whole bunch of bad stuff. I know that. But
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, so I know. So you're not. You're not like an older weeb, like 80s, 90s stuff like that.
I mean, I started watching anime probably when I moved to Germany, a little bit later. Um, would be probably, I was probably 11, 12 when I watched some, the like stuff that was on regular TV. They had reruns of Dragon Ball. They had oh, what's it called in English? Case Closed,
Oh, okay.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. I watch, Ranma, Inuyasha, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
and from time to time, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what? I feel like watching an anime. So I'd find one that's good, and then I'd be like, okay, the next one. And it would be like 2, 3 anime maybe, and then I'd be like, okay, I need something else again.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely like that old thing of like anime was kind of so hard so hard to get a hold of back then. So you accept, and this is the problem with the English anime industry, is
Mm,
that, or the Western anime industry I should say, is that it was so hard to get a hold of. And ask Brandon about this, because he definitely remembers it a lot more than me, because he's a couple years older than me, so he has a more of an experience during that time.
yeah,
Anime was so hard to get a hold of. If it wasn't on TV or at the video store,
yeah,
you weren't watching it. And for definitely fans of that time, you had to basically just take what was given to you. And I mean, we didn't know any better.
yeah,
The problem is we do know better now, but I mean, you keep up with Brandon and me, and you see how much anime is coming out now. Is that it's getting pumped out so fast now. We don't have time to worry about, really how it's being done, until the people that do have the time
yeah,
sit down and do stuff like this. Like, I appreciate things like this from Niche Gamer, bringing up articles like this, because not only does it give me content, but it also brings to light a serious problem I feel that is within the industry.
yeah. Totally get that.
Yeah.
I
So
see. I was asked a question
yeah,
or
two
12.
actually. Tits is
Two.
wanting to know, who would you pick for April O'Neil, and who would you pick for Casey Jones in the next live action movie?
All right. So, Karen Gillan.
Karen Gillan.
She's the redhead that was on with Matt Smith on Doctor Who,
Oh, okay, yeah. I just looked her up.
and Nebula.
Yes. Yeah, I'm all for that. I think
And
she's a good age for it.
I don't know if he would be a great actor, but from the look, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is Casey Jones. Jeez, isn't he like 6'4"?
Damn, I don't know.
Give me a minute. Yeah, Roman. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, he'd make a pretty good Casey, even though what? I think he's Samoan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, where's his freaking height at? 287 pounds. Damn. He is lean for 287 pounds. Yeah, he is 6'3". Man, that'd be a tall Casey, but I could buy it. Like, just because, he could definitely do that intimidation thing with the hockey mask.
Definitely.
Oh, man. And that could probably open up something, too, to where he could play Jason as well. Huh.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely see it. Like, if we could get Karen Gillan and Roman as April and Casey, that'd be really cool. Now that you bring that up,
Yeah.
that would have been really cool to have him in the Bay Turtles, because how big the Bay Turtles were. He would have like fit right in with them. Instead of Stephen Amell, which I think he's only like 5'5". Oh wow. And much older. Oh no, he was 6'1". Damn.
Mm.
I didn't realize he was that tall.
Oh yeah, the guy from Arrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't do bad. He just, his part wasn't written well.
Yeah.
But I still feel those,
I watched I watched the movies. Can't like once. I can't really tell you what I really think about them. I don't. But
yeah, no, I feel that's a lot like the normal for everybody for the Bay Turtles. I think most people want to block it out, but I do feel that if, like, because they're so cheap right now, if you they're everywhere. You could watch them just about on any streaming service. If you do choose to rewatch them, I do feel they grow on you the further we've gotten away from their initial release.
Okay.
And I've actually found that they weren't bad movies, and that the CGI wasn't horrible. Definitely a lot better in the second movie than the first movie, but that tends to happen.
oh, I'll have to. Yeah, I do want to go back and watch all this stuff again. I do enjoy the Turtles. I loved them as a kid. So
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm excited for the new series, or the new comic series to come out.
yeah.
But I do find it funny that now that I'm watching the 2012 series that Nickelodeon had done,
Yeah.
that it reminds me of some arguments I got in with people when, what was his, why do I keep forgetting his name? The Mutant Mayhem movie, when it came out,
Yeah.
or was coming out, and people were like, oh, we're exploring kids. Seth Rogen, there we go.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen saying that, oh, we're going to explore the teenage aspect of the Turtles. It's never been done before. I'm watching the 2012 series, and it explores that aspect of them being kids, but it doesn't make them look stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I
kids,
just
not
watched,
teenagers, right?
or teenagers, yeah. It's
I
like
mean,
that
it
was
is
his
in the
thing,
name.
is that I want to explore the teenage aspect because it's never been done. 2012 Turtles does that. There's a really good episode that I just watched where Michelangelo, or Donatello, invents basically an iPod,
Mm-hmm.
and Michelangelo gets a hold of it, and I mean, he's listening to it. He's listening to music like a teenager would, just kind of jamming out to it and everything. And Michelangelo still is. I mean, he was always kind of the more immature of all four of them,
Yeah.
and he's got a running gag in the show to where he's naming all the villains that they fight. And I find it absolutely hilarious because it definitely is names, because they bring in a lot of new villains
Hmm.
into it. But Mikey getting to name them all, and he's naming them like kind of like a kid would, and I'm enjoying the writing in the 2012 series because it does actually explore the teenage aspect without sacrificing the fact that the turtles are still badass ninjas.
But don't most of the ninja revolve around them being teenagers?
Um,
Yeah, totally rad, man.
I
Eating
mean,
pizza all the time. I mean, come on.
yeah, I mean it gives the teenage aspect to it. The 87 cartoon
Yeah.
definitely did a lot more of that than the comic had done, because the comic was very, very gritty. Which I don't know
Yeah.
much about the Mirage comics because I've never had an opportunity to read them, although I'm alleviating that as fast as I can. But but
I,
yeah,
I mean, it is in the name.
it
Teenage
is.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. There's more grittier, darker themes going on, but to to go out and be like, it's never been done before. I
Yeah.
hate that kind of.
Oh yeah. That kind of talk gets really annoying to me. The what was it that the Miss Marvel girl said that I think it was her or the fans or someone quoted like, "Oh, there's never been a female action star" or something like
Yeah,
that.
that was oh, what's her name? The one who played Katniss Everdeen in The
Was
Hunger
that what?
Games.
Okay. Yeah.
Jennifer
That okay.
Lawrence.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
I got my people mixed up. But yeah, that still annoys the ever loving piss out of me. Like,
yeah.
are you serious? Are you forgetting freaking Jamie Lee Curtis? Are you forgetting? Wow, I'm forgetting a lot of people right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not good with names, but the
Um,
alien chick,
yeah, yes. Wow, I just said her name a minute ago too. Oh my god.
I know Ripley, but I can't come up with her real name. I
Y- Yeah. And the thing that really gets on my nerves too is the people that argue that because they're not a main character, or they're a character, or their character is like kind of on equal terms with the male lead,
yeah,
that they're not equal.
yeah,
And I'm like, no, they're oh, who was it? Just because it's the one jumping out at me. Leia, Princess Leia.
yeah,
She was on equal footing with Luke and Han. Actually,
definitely.
I would almost say she was probably above them, but she never had to undercut them as characters or treat them as lessers.
Yeah,
She was just
did
a
your
very well written character and a very important character to the series.
definitely. I mean, granted, I would say Star Wars the is definitely more Luke because it's his story, it's his hero story.
Thank you, Tits.
But yeah, Leia is without Leia there wouldn't be uh, um, Star Wars.
Yeah, you might have to help us because I think me and Cliff are both bad with actors' names.
Yeah,
Like I can think of the movies, but I can't really think of the actual names of the people because I don't really follow Hollywood like that. like, Harrison Ford, to me, he's both Indy and Han Solo.
Yeah, definitely. Anything
Um,
else that I've seen him in? I guess he's been president.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I know
Um,
he's in a lot of stuff, and I've seen a lot of his movies, and I enjoy them. Yeah, definitely Han Solo or Indiana.
yeah. I mean, I don't, I don't care too much about what he does outside of the movies, as long as he's not, messing with kids or sacrificing virgins to the sun god. I don't care what he does.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, because I am more, I do cover some Hollywood stuff. I
Yeah.
see, I follow some people on Twitter, and like one of them, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. I love Luke Skywalker. I love him voicing Joker.
Oh God, yes. Oh, I
But the
forgot that
man is a
happened.
fucking idiot. Sorry if I.
No, no, no. My channel is a free speech haven. No, but no, I don't. I don't limit what people can say on here. You can say what
Yeah.
anything and everything you want, as long as it is not against the official YouTube TOS.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that, but I also don't like to drop the F bomb. So, but
Yeah,
it happens. But yeah, I mean, he's bonkers on the internet, and
yeah,
I can't stand him.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard, I think, for me to talk about Mark Hamill, because I don't keep up with him like that. Like, I know
Mm,
some of the stuff that he's said, and he definitely is not afraid to put his political opinion out there.
yeah,
But then he tries to weaponize his audience at the same time.
but he's also one of those people who acts all high and mighty, and
Yeah,
and um then turns around and uh wanted his granddaughter to be aborted.
the hell, I didn't even know that.
I mean, I so if I get the story right, his son was together with a girl, and you know, stuff happens, and
Yeah,
he wasn't happy with that, so he told the girl, "Here's money, go get an abortion."
Jesus Christ,
Yep.
that's yeah, that's not cool, Mark.
No.
I mean, Jesus.
But I mean,
Although,
I always try to be like separate the person from their pretending, their
yeah,
acting.
yeah,
Because I can absolutely love a character on screen and be like, this is a total nut job in real life. I would not want anything to do with that person.
oh yeah, because I mean, if you're not able to do that, you probably find yourself not watching or reading a lot of things.
Yeah, anything really. I,
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I loved reading what's his name? Stephen King.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That guy's a nut job.
Oh, the girl that his son impregnated was a stripper.
Yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
still. Yeah, I mean,
S-
yeah, come
s-
on.
Still, yes, but it. I'm I'm from the South. This seems like a common story to me now.
Yeah, but don't, if you
No,
don't want
no,
a child
it's
with someone, then,
yeah,
there's
it's
things
it's
that you
still
can
not
do.
cool. Um,
Yeah.
Although granted, I'm playing devil's advocate here, but Mark probably had a few more things to worry about, because I mean, someone like that could have just either it might not have actually been his kid, or she could have been trying to get access to the Hamill family fortune. playing devil's
Yeah.
advocate, it's still not cool. There's still other options, but there are some things that I think people with money have to consider over people who don't have money.
Then maybe he should have taught his son not to have sex with strippers.
He probably should have. I mean, I don't know why the son of Mark Hamill is having sex with strippers anyways. I mean, you could follow your dad to cons and get kind of the hang off girls from all that.
Definitely.
I mean, he didn't have. Did he pay for it? Do you know if he paid for it or if it was just kind of like? Well, I guess he probably did pay for it because he probably in there giving her money.
As far as I know, she refused.
Oh,
So
okay.
she did get her child.
Okay. Skywalker cash. I mean, he was a prince, technically, and the clown prince of crime.
Yes, that's very true.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Although, we don't have to worry about him playing Joker anymore because he said he would never, like, once Kevin Conroy passed, he said he will not do Joker again because he will only play Joker if Kevin would be Batman because their dynamic was just too good.
Yeah. No, and look, something when he says something like that, I can respect him.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, man, Tits is on fire tonight.
I do have to ask a question. Because when I'm looking at the YouTube channel, right,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see tits there. When I'm here on the back end at Restream, I only see tits.
I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Like, there's the last message that I actually see within YouTube is yours from 8:34 my time, which was 30 minutes ago.
Yep.
And I've gotten tons of messages since then. It's probably something to do with the bot that I have within YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I've got while using Restream, I've got this bot. What's it called? Oh my god, it was at the very beginning. Botrix.
Yeah.
So what it does is it takes, because I'm streaming also to Kick right now, which I actually don't have up, so I don't even know it is actually streaming over there. Sweet. So what it does is it takes my messages from Kick and from YouTube and puts them here on in Restream, so I can see messages from both places instead of having to actually have both of them up. So something weird's probably happening there.
Mm-hmm.
That it's deleting his message. Well, not deleting, but hiding his messages on the YouTube side.
Okay. I see. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, you know that I've been trying out another streaming site, and I haven't tested out Restream, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
kind of interested.
it blocks me on top chat because oh.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
Live chat. Okay. I hate that. You know what? It should always be set on live chat, not top chat.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I see him now.
Freaking YouTube.
Hey, I learned something new today. Awesome. Now I can see like every message because it does it to Tim too sometimes. Like sometimes I won't get Tim's messages.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
that's awesome. I'm kind of glad that I know that now because now I can see them on both sides because I want everybody to see Tits messages because they're always freaking hilarious.
Definitely are. That second to last one. Look how long Luke was on Dagobah. He likes it swampy.
God damn it. Oh my god. I wondered if Yoda still had his costume from Gremlins. Oh my
Damn.
god.
Mm.
Oh my god. Dude, have you seen so you know about Pal World a little bit, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've seen a few people stream it.
Oh, check this out. Nope, didn't mean to do that. What am I doing now? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Here we go. This should come through. Hopefully it does. But check this out.
Lambo, Cadillac, Chicopee, Lithma, Jolthog, Nixie, Hucrites, Rutshore, Bugler, Celebrate, Dire Howl, Floppy, Fox Sparks, Ruby, Tansy, Depresso.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Pal World.
Nice.
Oh my god. It took no time for somebody to do that. And I
No,
love
of
it.
course not. I mean, it was like the first time I heard about it, it was already Pokemon with guns, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, memes coming out, and I don't know if you caught Brandon's stream last Saturday.
What was last Saturday? Was that the Saturday that I was drunk? No. That wasn't that Saturday. That was the one before. I think I watched
He had Fizzy?
some of
Is that her name, Fizzy?
Oh, Fizz. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fizz Giggity. Yeah.
Had her on, and you know they were talking about Pal Worlds, and you know I do some highlight editing for him, and when that video comes out, I'm kind of proud of myself for what I did.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you do awesome editing. But yeah, tits, you're right. It's nothing like Pokemon. I believe I said this to Brandon either today or yesterday, is that Pokemon doesn't have any real legs to stand on. And
Yeah.
the only company that does is Hasbro because they own Digimon. This is more like Digimon than Pokemon.
Yeah. And honestly, if you're looking at the games, the concept of Pokemon hasn't changed since Yellow.
No.
I mean,
it
the
really
graphics
hasn't.
changed, you know, they have some new functions or something, but it's you walk around, you battle, you catch.
Yep. Arceus. Was it Legends Arceus from 2 years ago now?
Mm.
Love that game. It's probably the most innovative Pokemon game in a while. There have been a few, like, I think they did a lot more innovation during the DS era.
Yeah.
Because you had, what was it? Pokemon Nobunaga, I think it was, or Pokemon Shogun.
That sounds
To where,
cool.
oh, dude, it's insanely expensive because it's never been redone. But it was like it took place back in, I forget what era Nobunaga's from. I want to say Meiji, but that's not right. But anyways,
yeah.
Warring States. Well, no, that was. Anyways, and it's like all the warlords are using Pokemon, and they're using Pokemon in war.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy concept, right?
Yeah. No, that actually sounds kind of cool, but yeah, I mean, this game,
World War II Pokemon.
yeah. Damn.
Jesus Christ. Allied forces and axes. Oh my god.
I hope Smogmog is not being misused there.
Oh my god. Coughing and wheezing. Oh my god. Oh, that's wrong. That is
Yes.
wrong. Oh. Oh, this could get so deep. Like any water Pokemon could just be used to waterboard people. Oh man.
But yeah, no, this new game, you know, Pal World, it's not just, I mean, sure, they have these creatures that some of them look pretty damn close to Pokemon. I'll admit that. Some of them. But
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon, Digimon, there's other Monster Rancher,
Yeah, I mean,
choose
you
your pick.
can't monopolize fictional monsters. And
Exactly.
really, the Pokemon were just kind of hodgepodges of actual living creatures, anyways. And I love there's a meme going around where it's like Pokemon technically copied Dragon Quest because there's some Dragon Quest monsters that look very similar to Pokemon.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
definitely.
yeah, it's weird. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Uh,
and no, I love the concept of it. I also love that it's a very affordable game, and that it's not even finished yet, and it
yeah.
has 7 million people either downloaded or playing
Yeah.
at the last time I looked,
Yeah.
which has taken Steam's top concurrent player chart. It took it over CS:GO.
Yeah.
That is insane.
It is. And I've been thinking about getting it, but with the computer that I currently have, I hear that you do have to have pretty strong computer for it.
What are the specs for it? I'm not even sure. Because I love when like games are new on Steam because they always take like $5 off or so.
Yeah.
Then after about a week or two, they'll go down. Da-da-da-da-da. I know I've been following since last year. There it
Power
is.
World?
I think I came on it or I was aware of it sometime last year.
Hmm.
I want to say. Let's
Yeah,
see.
vaguely, but honestly, it was like, you know, out of my mind. Time to wake up.
Uh-oh. I think you're already there.
Yep.
Here it is. Where are game specs? Why can't I find games? They might not even have the specs up right now.
I think it's usually further down,
Is it further
beneath all
down?
this. Yeah,
There it
there it is.
is. Let's see. Can I? I can't zoom in to make it bigger. So minimum requirements is a 64-bit processor and operating system. So that's not too
Yeah.
hard. Windows 10 or later. I mean,
Yeah,
that
okay.
i5 3570K processor. I forget what gen that is. That's what is that? Is that 2 or 3 years older? I'm the Intel processors I'm not up on because I'm like processor wise I'm all AMD all the way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, looking at the specs, I would definitely say like it should be able to run even the recommended,
yeah. I mean,
but
Jesus Christ, a GT 1050 2
yeah.
gig is all you need for a graphics card. That is a dirt cheap graphics card. Dirt
Yeah.
cheap graphics card. Yeah. So that's not
But
bad. And I mean,
I've
40
still
gigs.
heard people with pretty decent computers saying I have to put everything on low
I
to
mean,
play it.
it's very possible because I mean it's still early access. So
Yeah, I mean it can still change, definitely.
yeah, yeah. Like I mean,
Ironing
like I
out the
don't know
kinks.
about the 99K on the Intel side. And I mean, it's even requiring 32 gigs of RAM for recommended. That's like, these are some pretty high requirements for RAM. Most games I see only need like 8.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 32 gigs, that's that's like the max for some high-end gaming PCs sometimes. I know
Yeah.
there's some people who like get 64 and stuff, but like 32 is the sweet spot.
When I was still doing 3D work, I
Yeah.
wish I had that computer. I wish. I wish. That was
Yeah.
128 gigabyte RAM. Damn.
Damn.
And I
Yeah,
had like
that's
a 4000 series Nvidia.
oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. But
Like
I mean, you do need it for 3D work.
oh yeah. Like I've got a RTX 2070 Super for my graphics card, and I've got 32 gigs of RAM, and I just upgraded my CPU. I can't remember though. What did I just put in that last year? Oh my god, I'm blanking right now. I used to be able to know my PC specs easily, but yeah, no, like I'm happy that this game is doing so well. Maybe it'll light a fire under Nintendo.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon though, because is it this year? Yeah, I think this year should be the release of the next installment into Pokemon. So
Okay.
we won't see anything this year, but maybe
Moving
after this
forward.
year,
Yeah.
yeah, they'll be like, we got to do something different.
I mean, and you know what? And if Nintendo would just go and make a survival game,
Mhm.
where, not necessarily Pokemon, but have that aspect, they could cover a lot.
Oh yeah, I love these freaking designs too. Like,
Yeah, they look
I mean,
fun.
look at this chick. She
Yep.
looks awesome. Like, she looks like a more badass Jessie from Pokemon.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Yeah, I love this
That
thing
just
too.
looks,
Like,
yeah,
you can catch this.
yeah. And that looks fun.
It
That looks awesome.
does. Like,
Damn it, I'm gonna have to get the game. I'm gonna have to.
Anubis Lucario. Like, it looks good too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just I love this right here. Because it always makes me think of the video, I think it was in Africa, where the monkey gets the AK.
Yeah.
So and I love the memes of like the labor, the forced labor on the pals.
I mean, come on. Is Pokemon any different?
No, not really. I mean, if you ask Nintendo, it is, but it's not.
I mean, come on. You're catching Pokemon. They're battling each other in like arenas, like cockfights
Yeah.
down in Mexico.
Well, dude, if you remember from the original games, so there's the electric gym leader, Lieutenant Surge.
Yep.
He was in war, and he had Pokemon. Like, his Raichu was in war with him.
Yep.
I think one of the lines, or I think the line that he says, is that he hardened his Pokemons in the war, or level or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not uncommon for like even in Pokemon, for them to be used in war. I mean, Magikarp is supposedly a delicacy.
Yeah.
Or what was it? Farfetch. Farfetch was the one that was hunted to extinction because of how good it tastes.
Ah, yes, that's right. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's why it always has a leak in its hand.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even if you're like looking at non-violent stuff, I remember Ash's mom having Pokemon doing her house chores.
Yep, Mr. Mom. Mr.
Yeah.
Mom was in love with her, though.
I mean, can you blame him?
No, like, MILFs in anime, Ash's mom is like in the top 10 of that list.
Definitely.
But no, like, I just love the designs and everything. Like, this looks like an insanely fun game. And the crazy thing about it is I think they just recently patched into where you could have PvP and multiplayer in this. So You
Yeah,
can
you
now
can
hang out
definitely,
with your friends.
yeah, in Pokemon.
Yeah. And isn't that something that we've all always wanted to do is go on a Pokemon adventure with our friends?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, heck, even back, Game Boy Color times, all you could do was just link up, battle,
Mm-hmm.
and do some
I mean,
trading, but that's all. I mean, but that was already cool back then.
oh yeah.
But, like moving around on the same map, doing, I mean, I never really gotten that far into the Pokemon games, but there's like, double battles, right? That was a
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Like I really the last Pokemon that I actually played through was probably Silver.
Oh wow. Yeah, you are
Game
you
Boy
are
Color, man.
oh yeah. Freaking Silver was the shit though. I think the last time I really played well, not recently, but before I got back into the series and realized there was a lot more to it than just the basic stuff,
Yeah.
was probably Gen 4, I want to say, because it had to be, because I was still playing it on the DS.
hmm
So yeah, I think that was Gen 4.
But to be honest, any Pokemon over the number of 250, I don't know them.
My knowledge really starts to gap after Gen 5,
Yeah.
because I got back into it in Black and White, and Black and White still probably has one of the better stories in Pokemon.
Yeah. I would love to go and play them all. My problem is getting the hardware for it, getting the game, actually playing.
Oh yeah. Um, I mean, hell, I emulation is so easy on those, and it's so easy to find that yeah, you could play just about any game. I just downloaded a version of the newest games that I'm trying to play through actually,
Okay.
and there's already a Switch emulator, and I love it.
Oh. Hmm.
Nintendo
Ah,
don't like it, but eh,
no, they definitely don't.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna mod my Switch to play like a few games. I'm I'm perfectly happy just finding an emulator that works.
Yeah. No, I get that. Definitely.
Oh man. But yeah, Pal World. Pal World. I'm down for it. I wish it all the success, and I don't think Nintendo has a leg to stand on in this uh
No,
what I
yeah, them
guess.
checking out if there's anything, because I
Yeah.
guess they got a lot of messages from people saying,
Yeah.
yeah, saying that there might, they're copying Pokemon.
Yeah. I I don't I think they know that they don't have one, but at the same time, I think I told Brandon this, that you know they're more than in their right to look into it,
Definitely.
because I mean, sure, it looks similar, and
They definitely should. I mean, you would
yeah,
have thought that they probably had already looked into it.
right.
I
I
mean,
mean,
the moment the Pokemon mod came out for the PAL World, it
that's
was
what screwed
removed
them over.
immediately.
Yeah, that's what screwed them over. If that person had never put that mod out or put it online,
Yeah.
I don't think we would have seen them act this
No.
soon. I think they acted because they were like, "Oh, they modded it this fast. There's got to be something there," or maybe that's the grounds to that they can now have a stronger reasoning for it.
Yeah.
But I still don't think they do. I mean, the game, like I was saying, I mean, they can't have a monopoly on fantasy creatures. But now, if they took a Pokemon game and used those models and then just kind of retooled them or just kind of changed a few things here and there, yeah, yeah. I mean, there might be something there.
I
But
mean, even that, it's a gray area.
oh yeah,
Now, how it is in the gaming industry, I don't know. But I was in the shoe industry. Have you seen Nikes compared to Adidas? They're basically the same.
yeah.
Add in some Pumas, and you got the trifecta of copying each other.
Oh yeah, Vans, dude.
Yeah,
Um, Vans, DCs. Oh my God, Chuck Taylors. I mean,
yeah.
they all look like they're so similar in the shoe that they are that I I can't tell the difference sometimes.
Like, okay, so I know I'm gonna butcher the name how Americans speak it. I say Adidas because it's a German company.
Is it?
The
So you're probably actually saying it right, and we say it wrong because we say it Adidas.
Yeah.
Adidas.
But basically, you can just take their shoe one to one, take away the three stripes that make it their brand, put something else there. You got a new shoe, and they can't do anything about it.
Really?
That's that's. I mean,
Huh.
that might be a little bit more grayer than normal because you should change it up just a little bit.
Right.
But basically, I mean, the entire shoe industry does that.
I could see that. I mean, they're all coming from the same sweatshop in China, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so wrong. But at the same time, I guess kids got to work too, right?
Somebody got to pay them bills at home.
I mean, what is it? I read a story or something that it said that if kids didn't like the economy is kind of so bad in China that if kids didn't work, then they wouldn't have a way to eat or feed themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like the mom's got to work, the dad's got to work, the kids got to work just to bring home enough money in order for them to have a meal.
Yep.
So, I mean, if it's that bad, then I think there's a bigger problem there that needs to be solved than children working.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but, if you're having to feed yourself, it is what it is. It'd be the same thing like if a kid needed to go out and hunt food.
Yeah. Definitely.
Whose shoe is born? Oh my God. Anyways. Oh man. Well, I think I've ran out of things to talk about, and I don't want to just fill time. So.
All right. Yeah, and I have to head out, get ready for my stream as well.
All right, man. You want to? How do I? Why is this not? Okay, this is getting annoying. Oh, there we go. There's
Damn.
the flip.
Damn.
Yeah, you big now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you want to plug it?
Sure. It's Friday Night Rumble on Legion Talk. That's the channel name.
Okay, so it's Legion Talk.
Yeah. It's not on my channel. I'll just I don't even know if I can give you the link. I know I can't post it.
I feel like I've been there before.
I sent it in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
But yeah, I'm gonna be on there. I'm a panelist. I'm on there every Friday. I can't tell you the American time zones. For me, it's 4:00 in the morning. It's Saturdays.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
impressed at your dedication of being up that early.
Hey, you know, they had me on a few times as a guest, and I love the guys over there and girls, and Anna's gonna be on tonight.
Okay.
So
That Star Wars girl, if I'm
no,
correct?
no.
No?
Gameslip.
Oh, other Anna. Okay.
Our Anna.
Okay. Okay. Don't tell her I said that.
I won't.
I hear Anna, and for some reason that Star Wars girl just pops into my head.
Yeah, I get that. The first time I heard her name was like, "What? You guys stream with Anna, the Star Wars girl? Okay,
Right?
cool."
It's like there's a million Garys online, so it's like, wait, which Gary?
Yeah. Or Jeremy's.
Oh yeah, Jeremy's too. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
People
no,
going by their
it's
just natural name is unnatural online.
yeah. But no, the people over there, they're fun. And Mondays, I started a channel. You're on it sometimes. Maybe again. Hopefully, if it works
Possibly.
out.
We'll just have to see how my schedule works out for Monday.
Yeah. It went off the rails last Monday, didn't it?
Oh my god, freaking I could not top the dissection of a cat story like that. Why does he keep that? Like, it seems like that's his back pocket story. Like, okay, y'all are topping everything. Yeah, here's your story. Here's another story. You know what? None of y'all
Guess
can
what?
top
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's making it up or if it's real.
I couldn't tell you, but
I couldn't imagine you could import something like that to the US. I would imagine there's like some kind of PETA laws or something that is like, no, you can't get a embalmed cat from Australia in order to have children dissect it in your classroom.
I mean, even if you could, like, wouldn't the first time you do that, you got to build the deck?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I guess. Yeah.
But it's like the first time you do something like that, wouldn't there be at least some girl in the class running home? Mommy,
Oh,
Daddy, we had to cut open a cat.
somebody, right? That's what I was asking. I was like, no way you got away with this. Like a normal teacher in America will have about 100 students that they have to teach a day.
Yeah.
There's no way a handful of them didn't go home or and you have to send what is it? A letter home
Yeah.
for any dissection that I can remember, giving approval to the school that, hey, we're about to do this, because even if you're doing like frogs and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you have to make sure that the parents are okay with it.
And today's world, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely kids dropping out of that
Oh, yeah.
course.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, permission slip. I couldn't think of the freaking name for the life of me. But yeah, so I could imagine that a parent getting this permission slip saying what their kid's about to do, and a parent freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know his age, but I would even assume parents back.
He's 20.
Is he okay? So that would have been mid 2000s then, when he would have been in high school.
No.
Maybe mid to late.
Wait, I don't know, what age are you when you finish high school?
Typically you're 18 years old when you finish high school.
Yeah, so that was 2 years ago.
Okay. So yeah, oh man, there's so many questions that I have on that, and I get it that he probably doesn't have them because, I mean, he probably wasn't thinking about that at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more like, hey, go get your parents and let me talk to them for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh man. But
But,
anyways, yeah,
yeah.
I think we're done here.
All right. Cool.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Of course, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of nice conversation.
Definitely.
And yeah, guys, go check out Cliff, check out his channel, go check out the Legion. Oh wow, what, I just lost the freaking name.
Legion Talk.
Legion Talk. In about what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I hope y'all have a good weekend. I think I'm going to stream the Crunchyroll Awards tomorrow. That'll be open panel if y'all want to come on and or watch or chill or do
That's
whatever.
probably also pretty late, isn't it?
I don't know when they're doing it. It's probably gonna be late. It's probably gonna be like 6 or 7 at night if I had to guess. Which is normally prime time viewing for US audiences at least.
I get it. I'll see. I might be up. Who knows?
Yeah. If not, I mean, it's
Insomniacs for the win.
But if I don't stream it, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.
Definitely.
And,
Take care, everyone. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. This was fun.